Okay guys, we are gathered here today to outline some new workout ideas, and it would be nice if we could do so before our CEO Carl Deichler shows up. Hey kids! Stop doing that! I know I'm paying you barnacles my good money to come up with new workouts, so I thought I'd help you out with some ideas of my own. Oh, well that's actually very helpful, Mr. Shut up, worm. Yes, sir. I think we need to combine two trainers into one workout. Tell me what you think. Tony Horton and Sean T together in vanilla fudge. Oh my sir, no, you can't be serious. That's crazier than a rat in a coffee can. And how about we throw this one in? Leandro finally gets his birthday wish with Brazil butt lift 4. Odds and ends. Sweet baby Moses, sir, before you have us publicly executed, maybe we can show you what we have? Make it fast, maggot. Well, your two-trainer idea sounds like it might work. How about Autumn Calabrese and Sagi Kalev? The skinny brunette and the big Jew? You probably shouldn't refer to Sagi as that around HR, or around him for that matter. But what do we call it? Oh, I know. How about TNA? And how about we call it something that doesn't get us sued into extinction? Like Hammer and Chisel. That sounds like an 80s shop class. But alright, let's give it a try. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Shut up. Yes, sir. By the time 2015 rolled around, one thing was abundantly clear. Beachbody was doing pretty darn well with trainer variety. You had Tony, Sean, Autumn, Sagi, Joel, Jericho. Hell, even Leandro was around to get the coffee. I said 2 creams, you scumbag! So getting 2 trainers together wasn't going to be a problem. Now, dual trainer workouts were not new. For example, Joel Freeman and Jericho Matthews did it in Core de Force, so it was a formula that seemed to work. Naturally, the idea arose to try a program designed for dedicated cardio and maximum resistance training. Yes, I know cardio is not the only way or even possibly the best way to get definition, but look at it from a marketing perspective. Those bean counters thought going this route would make this project have unisex appeal, and another way was to have 2 trainers of the opposite sex to be cast. Autumn Calabrese was riding high off her recent 21-Day Fix series, and she hadn't quite gotten around to mentally crippling us with the Coors Light vomit abomination that was Country Heat. For her counterpart, options were limited if hardcore resistance was the choice to go. Sean T was for the moment typecast as the cardio guy, and Tony was a dependent asset that they were trying to move away from. The choice to go with Sagi was pretty obvious. Nobody else at Beachbody comes close to his size factor, and he indeed makes a stark contrast to Autumn. Where things initially went off track was in the expectation. A lot of people, and by that I mean me, were chomping at the bit for a Body Beast 2. And when word got out that Sagi was back on the film set, that rumor caught fire pretty fast. Once we discovered that Autumn was involved, a lot of us tripods imagined our beastly gains going out the window. And while us dudes were let down by this discovery, it did make sense. Body Beast was hot as hell, amongst males. Comparatively speaking, women were just not buying it anywhere near their male counterparts. So with Hammer and Chisel, Beachbody could make a program to appeal to one or appeal to all. I had my Christmas wish list, but money talks, kids. The result was 12 workouts split between Autumn and Sagi. If you brought this back in the days of those silver discs called DVDs, you had the option to purchase these knockoff Tupperware containers to stuff your daily rations into. They are completely useless, as hardcore resistance trainers are going to be hungry enough to eat the food and the plastic shell surrounding it. It's easy enough to know who your trainer is going to be just by the name. A Chisel workout is Autumn, and a Hammer workout is Sagi. Nice and simple. Big men have weights, small women have definition. Any questions?
How must I prepare, you must ask yourself. Should I jump off the tallest building in the world? Should I lay on the lawn and let him run over me with lawnmowers?
There is one delicious teaser in this series that is the workout Beast Total Body. Notice no hammer in the title. The set changes just a bit to reflect Sagi's tastes, complete with Body Beast banner hanging in the background, and it is obvious from the word go that this indeed is the Beast we know and love. This one is a complete and total rehash of the original Beast Total Body workout, but who cares? It's awesome. Now let's talk chemistry. If you're looking for a workout series with a delightful couple having a Lucille Ball-Desi Arnaz connection, this ain't it. If there is any chemistry between Sagi and Autumn, it's artificial at best. Not that it really matters because the two were only together for one workout, Masters Cardio. Good call. Masters Cardio was a shared workout because the committee said that there had to be one. Unfortunately, it feels like two sound waves cancelling each other out, as neither trainer is allowed to shine. Watch it, enjoy it, and never do it again. So how are Sagi and Autumn to train with? Well, surprisingly, pretty darn good. Let's put it right out there, folks. Women have a harder go at it when it comes to being trainers because they walk a fine line. Become too much of a cheerleader and they risk becoming annoying beyond measure. Become too domineering and men just want to have sex. The cheerleader vibe is my personal gripe against Chalene Johnson, that and her boots. 10 minutes of Chalene Extreme or Pio and I wanted to have a bath with a toaster. So it is with much delight that I can say Autumn maintains a professional trainer persona without actually turning her workouts girlish. If my 10-year-old son can watch me doing a workout with her on the big screen and not think that dad has gone soft, that's a good sign. Sagi, likewise, has the inverse problem to contend with. Some guys can be so alpha that women might be put off. One thing I noticed about Body Beast is how Sagi can occasionally be an insufferable prick to his cast. He certainly demonstrated that he likes to trash talk, but it devolved into petty insults rather fast. Mrs. Parrott has affectionately called him Butthead, so take from that what you will. Fortunately, in Hammer and Chisel, Sagi is more supportive, and his biggest critic, my wife, has actually come to the conclusion that his wife must have had a talk with him. The nice thing about Hammer and Chisel is that you really don't need to commit to the same trainer every day, nor do you need to do the same style of workout every day. For that reason, Hammer and Chisel gets pretty high marks. Too often a workout is committed to just high-intensity cardio and maybe some mediocre weight training. This breaks through that stigma with good, solid training on both sides. And finally, there's the trainers themselves. Neither eclipses the other as from a popularity standpoint, in 2015 they were both on equal ground. They engaged the audience in an equal if not unique manner that is appropriate for the workout at hand. A good cop, bad cop movie, only instead of a goofy sidekick and a straight-faced veteran who's just simply too old for this shit, we get a lean machine Autumn and a battleship Sagi fighting fat, disgusting criminal blobs. So if you are an existing Beachbody On Demand subscriber, I would certainly recommend Hammer and Chisel as absolutely worth having a look at.
Ah!